Hello! We are live. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna bring up chat as usual. As you can hear, we are back to our lo-fi beats today. We did Spotify yesterday. Today, no Spotify. We'll do one of those like fun, come listen to my liked songs with me, every once in a while, and we'll continue that Miku piece when we do the next one. But for now, a few of you may have seen this one before. Look at me, be proud. I changed our goals today for once. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what I need on here. I have all these layers, and not all of them are right. Hey, yeah, you are just in time. Welcome. Not much is up, honestly. I finally get some time to relax. I've been doing patient care all day, so that's been fun. But me time, stream time. How's your weekend going? Let's get these merged. Ooh. This might be too high up, but I'm gonna keep it there. And then we can throw those out, merge all of this down. Ooh, nice. I feel like it's good to have a nice chill day. Honestly, I just love relaxing. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a clipping mask on both of these so that we can make them blue. Oops, not drawing assist, clipping mask, and then we will fill them in. Ooh, oh wait, I messed up. Okay. Yeah, chill day, chill stream. Okay. We'll have to take out this layer here so that we don't get everything blue. Oops. Messed that up for sure. Okay. Now let's try it. There we go. I love clipping masks so much. They've significantly improved everything for me. Okay. And then we'll just merge down and merge down so that I don't run out of layers so quick. Okay. Oh wait, shoot, I didn't toggle that on. Wow. Okay. And probably don't really need that one. Okay, cool. Now we can find our black and our dry ink. And then I'll just go ahead and lower the opacity here, and I'll lower it here too, but we'll toggle this guy off for now. Okay. We'll see how much we can get away with using drawing assist, but it might not be that much. Okay. At least do the face. Maybe if I can get into the corner right. I was kind of thinking sort of like a statue vibe for this, but also plans may change. I was originally going to paint it grayscale, but then I was like, oh, that seems scary and hard, and I don't know that I want to do that. Okay, let's get some little eyelashes on there. Have to do kind of like a line for the tear duct. We'll kind of see, just kind of feel it out. It's sort of weird to build these up because whenever I sketch with the round brush, I tend to do these like really smudged out eyes. They look so nice, but they can be a little harder to translate into line art. Okay, that's something. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh. When I turn it off, I don't like it quite as much, and I wonder if that's because I have this extended so far. Maybe I'll add in the other facial features before I mess around with it too terribly much. Just kind of add a little bit here. I'll throw in the brows too, so that way I have kind of a guide of where I wanted them. They're very short. Let's make them a little longer. Okay. And I'll throw in a little detail into the ear just right away. Sometimes I forget to add it and you guys have to remind me. Okay, and then our mouth is very... Oh, I don't want to curve it up because I want it to be very like neutral, stoic. The top lip a bit more like that. We'll see how that looks. Okay, I kind of like that. It's a little bit different than what I usually draw, which is good. I like to get out of my comfort zone. I'll have to angle this a bit more down. Okay. There we go. Like that, maybe. I'll have to change it on the other side for that arm, but for now it's okay. I'm just gonna throw in our clavicles here. And then we'll do a check. It almost feels like there should be a little ridge there. Doesn't look quite right. It's a little off. We'll check it. Don't just pop that bad boy like that. And then maybe do like a little extra line here. I could actually potentially take this, kind of slide it right on down, thin it just a little more. Okay. I don't know, it feels not quite right still, but I feel like it's closer, so I'm gonna move into a different area here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll still keep the drawing assist for this other arm here, but it'll just be to make sure that we get it nice and even on both sides. It's really unnecessary, we'll have to go and erase, but it all works out in the end. I remember watching a video about character design, and they were saying that what you should do is you should draw on a canvas with the symmetry tool on. Still, like, you know, draw your character just on one side, but that way you make sure the design looks good both ways. It's weird. It's like you'll draw your little guy over here, and then they'll come up on the other side of the screen too, so you can make sure they look cool on both sides. It's kind of neat. I gotta erase that. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a lot of times I'm more of a visual learner. So when I realize I'm talking about something and I'm just like talking, I try to like draw it so that you guys get some kind of idea of what I'm talking about. That might need to go in a bit. We'll erase. There, okay. Nice. Okay, cool. And then I'll just go ahead and check. There. It's looking okay. My computer is still trying to take flight. I don't know, since I don't play games on it or anything really anymore. Maybe if I end up having to get a new PC, I'll get a Mac. I think they're quieter, but you know, I suppose every PC computer has its problems. Mine's is that it's a noisy monstrosity. Other than that, it works okay. Okay. Some fingers. Let's get those in there. I actually did clean this up a lot back when I was working on it, so it should hopefully not be too hard to do these hands, but no promises. Okay, now we have one left on this, and I don't know, that should be puffed out or curved in, but I feel like it should be lower. hands are very tricky. Okay. This needs to be fixed a bit. So we'll go ahead and fix it. Okay. There we go. No, that's still not quite right. Okay. I actually wonder... Let me erase this guy here. In my free time, I've been working on lots of Doflamingo fan art. It is truly my pastime. I'm just like, cool, I have free time to draw. I'll draw another Doflamingo. And then on stream, I'm just like, y'all want an OC? Okay. There we go. We'll add this line to the bottom. I know that all I did was go back and do the same exact line I had done. So it's probably not going to look any better, but sometimes when I do that, it does look better. Maybe what we need to do is make this line here just a little thicker to match up with the rest of them. It's not perfect, but I do think that it's maybe a little better. Could maybe... I wonder if I could just make the tip of the finger here just a bit. Because that's also far away. So does it really need to be this tall? Kind of what I'm wondering. Because, I mean, if my hand's like that, and my pinky's curved, well, I guess it is... No, it's back a little further, so it does kind of extend in that way, but sort of out. I'd draw it for you guys, but I can't draw hands. Okay. That looks somewhat okay-ish, maybe. I don't... It looks questionable. Hey, welcome in. How was your weekend going? Okay, so I'm gonna take this off. Actually, I'll, yeah, take it off assist and throw our sketch back on. Going good. That's good. Mine is also going pretty well. Anytime I get to just sit here and draw, that's super fun for me, so pretty awesome. Okay, let's hide this other layer. And then I will just erase this. Can't erase onto, thank you. I can duplicate that though, and then take it off assist. Do you do any artwork, or just kind of like watching, or? Okay, and then I think what I'll do is throw an assist on here so that we can have the symmetry. Like, are you an artist as well, or do you just like to watch art streams? I always like to ask when people come in because I like to peek at other people's stuff. Okay, hands to work on. Well, this one anyway. Okay, make sure my opacity's on. Oh, that's super cool. I'm no good at animation, so I'm always super jealous of people who are able to do that. Do you do like 2D or 3D? Okay. I made these fingers very square, so I might have to fix that. But we'll go with it for now. Nice. 2D animation is super cool. I feel like it's very timeless, but 3D is also a really good skill to learn, especially now. I feel like everyone is looking for 3D animators right now. Definitely something good to pick up when you're able to. Okay. I feel like this finger is kind of fat compared to the rest. Oh no, I might have to change it a bit. That's okay. Okay. Something about this is a little off. Yeah. When you see it with the sketch off, it looks a little iffy. Oh, thank you for the follow. You know what? I feel you. Well, you're always welcome to come in and chat here while you work on it. A lot of us will, like, draw together in this stream. Okay. Let's fix up this hand. I also think I may have made those a little messy, so we'll fix them up. Sometimes the first go on something can be a little iffy. You're just kind of like figuring it out, mapping it out. The chair that I'm sitting in today also has a back that's like I'm actually using the back of the chair, and it's a different experience, but we're working with it. Okay, and I wonder if I should round out the bottom of this finger as well. Because I want to make everything look kind of even. Okay. Now we'll, oops, it's not quite the same as the other ones. There we go. It's maybe a little closer. And then this one, I wonder if I could kind of, I feel like that still looks a little awkward. Okay, that's a little better. I feel like that's a good way to do it. Is just chat with a friend on voice chat for a while. I think Discord's been really helpful for everyone. Just kind of helping with the loneliness. Okay. Let's touch up these fingers. Oh no! You're way in the danger zone. Uh-oh. Oops. Don't need to merge that. I'm gonna throw on another drawing assist layer. And then just do these arms. Okay. And around to this side. Go back up into here. Oops. Always hate when I hit that at an angle and it smudges. I don't have one yet. I've been thinking about making one, but I'm bad at it, so I'll have to navigate and kind of figure it out a little. Definitely though on the horizon. And then once it's available, it'll be linked on my Twitch page. Ooh, give me 1 sec, dog's gonna bark. Okay. I think he's done barking. Welcome back.
What the dog doing?
You know what? It's there for a reason and you used it for the perfect reason. Okay. Let's get this arm fixed up. Ooh. Okay. That looks not too bad. I'm gonna duplicate, and then merge these two. I'll pull that guy down, hide this, and then just gonna erase over here. And then we can go ahead and slap this one back on and check our work. Our work is sloppy, but it's workable for now. Okay. Now we'll throw on another assist here, and I can move up. I know I have those here. Oh, that's awesome. I have never had anyone say that, so that's cool. TikTok is a weird, strange place, but I like it. Oh, thank you. I need to like be on TikTok more, but it's so distracting, and all my stuff is like art stuff on TikTok, and I'm like, I want funny haha videos. So then I feel like when I want TikTok, I end up watching weird compilations on YouTube instead of just going on the app, and it makes me feel like some ancient being. I feel like a Facebook mom when I do that. Be too thick. Ooh, that's awesome. I would love to check it out. Do you usually upload your animations to like TikTok or YouTube? Oops. That's a sloppy little line we just did there. Don't worry about it. We love some gore. Well, I do. I don't know about everyone else. Okay. I like that line art. It might be, too much for lines, but we can always take some out. You know what? Listen, I have remade. I never delete my like old accounts because I like being able to go back and see things, and you know, like computers die, and I want to have that kind of like record for myself. But I've definitely rebranded a lot and changed my internet presence a lot, so I definitely feel you there, where it's like I just want to have practice and get better for myself and then put it out there. And this is, I feel, the first real time that I've put the effort and energy into, you know, being an artist. But when you've put in the practice, I feel like it definitely can pay off. Okay, let's do another assist here. I'm going to navigate some stuff at the hips. And then I will do an unassisted layer. Very fair. Oh, that's super fun though. I still have some like ancient sketchbooks, and when I feel bad about my art right now, I like to go look at those and be like, you know what? No, I'm pretty good now. feel like you're always the best person to compare yourself to. That or like, you know, those like how to draw manga books from like the early 2000s. If you compare yourself to those, you'll feel pretty good about yourself. It's like, yeah, that got published. Okay, just a couple more here. Actually, I kind of want to spread that maybe out a bit more. I do have a Discord. If you send me your, wait, I can just send it to you in a whisper. I was like, I can whisper people. I just have to figure out what it is. Give me 1 second. It's like if people ask for it, I don't care, I'll give it out. I just don't want it like everywhere. Okay. What to do? Oh, did it not let me do that on here? Okay, give me like a couple seconds here. Don't mind my clicking. And also, potentially there will be like a small noise because I had to go on Twitch. Okay. There, now I can do it. I forget which one the pound sign is. Okay. There you go. Sorry, it does my thingy when I forget that I have hotkeys on. No problem. Okay. Okay. Now we'll hop back in here. And oh, cool. Okay. I will take care of that after stream. And then we'll actually, I'll just use this layer we already have. And can go potentially a little wider through here. Fabric is like, I love drawing it. I also hate drawing it. I've talked about this on other streams before, but it's like, I want to be good at it. I want to draw it well, and then I, every time, cannot. Okay, let's toggle off for a sec. It looks fine. Okay, and then we'll start a new assist layer. all of it. My trouble with fabric is truly all encompassing. I think I've gotten, better at it, but it honestly throws me for like this massive loop. It's like, how much should I shade it? How many wrinkles should I draw, and how many should I do shading instead of just like drawing them in? But I'll get it eventually. Okay. I think we'll actually try to extend this line out. I feel like finding your style is honestly one of the hardest things. I feel like I'm getting there. Like, I'm getting a bit more consistent, but having like a style that's consistent and like having a through line through your art is just a challenge. But I definitely think, like, whenever I look at the art of someone, like even myself, if I'm really kind of analyzing from an outside perspective, you can see usually like elements that are always very similar. It just takes like some, I think, critical assessment that is challenging to like step away from yourself to find. Okay. We'll go through there, and then one up here. And then I'll check. This is coming along. Probably I need to do a bit more on the left side, which should work out because I see that there's this sort of like lump here. There's one over here as well. I made these a little asymmetrical because I felt like looking at kind of like the Roman, Grecian kind of styles, everything was very like just a little asymmetrical, and I was like, cool, sweet, I'll try it. Let's see. Okay. I think those might be even. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna throw on an assist layer. And then we'll kind of see. They are not even. Okay. I'm gonna check if the front is. Okay. Get rid of that guy. They're not quite even there. Are you just going through the sounds? Okay, I'm gonna pull this off, and then I will just kind of go in and do this the not lazy way. throw on more lines here. Probably don't need that little wiggle there. Something needs to be here. So we'll throw out something. Schnitzel like the food or schnitzel like chowder schnitzel? Yes, I know schnitzel. Well, I mean, there's schnitzel from lots of different places, but usually, like, you know, the ones from Germany or like Austria. Just kind of depends, right? Yeah. I used to go to like a Bavarian restaurant, and they had really good pork schnitzel. And I can't eat it anymore because I can't eat meat anymore. But it was so good. And they would serve it with like honey carrots and mashed potatoes and stuff. Shit was like just so good. I miss it. I used to get the little like Deutsche Kuchen or whatever. The ones from Aldi that taste like shit, but you're like, it's schnitzel. Okay. I think I probably messed up a bunch of lines over here. Yeah, okay, I made that real messy. I'm gonna clean that up. It's like I got one side to look good. Now if I can just get this side to look good. That one I don't know. Listen, okay, I'm what, like half German or something, but we didn't like eat a lot of the foods growing up because we're half Puerto Rican too, so we ate the Puerto Rican foods and the Spanish foods because that's what my dad cooks. And the rest is like, you know, bland white people food. Except for like sauerkraut and stuff. Yep, half German. I tried to learn the language, but then I started going to a school that didn't teach languages and I didn't bother. Ein bisschen, like, I can't speak it well. It's because it's been like, what, 10 years since I took German? It's also like the guttural languages like German and then Russian and the Nordic languages are like, I can't make the sounds right because I never quite learned like the tongue positions. Thank you. That makes me feel good. Are you German? I'm assuming you are. It's not horrible. I can always fix it a little later. No, very challenging to tell. You're fine. Okay. I spent a little time not in Germany but in Austria, so I got to hear the language spoken, and that was really cool. But I was like, let me not speak any German words lest I embarrass myself. It was fun though. Like the language? I don't think it really sounds aggressive, but I also like the sound of like the more guttural languages. I think they sound nice. So, in my opinion, no. I think some of the words sound very silly. You know? Like the little German boy meme that went away. Or that was like around for a little while was very entertaining to me. But every language, I think, has people that enjoy the sound of it and people that don't. Well, like, I can't. It's like an old Vine or an old TikTok where they say the like hospital, Byoin, and then I forget what it is, but the German word for hospital. And the German word for hospital is so silly, and like butterfly is Schmetterling, and I'm like, y'all, these words. Yes. But then there are like very nice German words, like, you know, like house is a nice word that I think sounds nice. It's, you know, it just means house, but it sounds nice. So, I mean, there are... Oh yeah, no, oh, absolutely. Like, they overpronounce things, but it's still, like, silly, you know? Even in, like, class when I was taking it, like, it's even English is a silly language. Like, I'm constantly shocked by English words that exist and how we spell them, like kernel. Could be a corn kernel, could be a man in the army. They're spelt different, but they sound the same, and I hate it. Oh, I think I put those lines a little far. Yeah, I mean that's the same in like English too. We do that with some things, and in Japanese they do that. But I mean, I think all language has like compound words or whatever, or maybe that's not quite the right term. I don't know. It's been a long time since I took an English class. Because compound words might be like won't, don't, shouldn't, couldn't. But still, I mean, we probably. Oh, rolling pin. I like that one. That one's funny. Throw this curl on here. Sure how I should. I feel like I shaped it weird. Okay. I'm liking how the hair is coming along, but I'm a little concerned that I'm putting some of these lines in like weird spots where they might not need to go. So yeah, I'm gonna take this, toggle it off, and we'll just kind of fix this a little. I don't know, hair is so weird. Hair's weird. I like drawing it though, it's kind of fun. But I don't usually draw it like so up like this. That might be a little close. Yeah, it like it's you have to know where to put the syllables. It's the same where if you I mean, yeah, it's the same in like every language where if you put the emphasis in the wrong place, it sounds wrong. But I'm still looking at it going, so I'm not gonna try that because I'm gonna sound dumb. I mean, listen, languages are fun and I enjoy them, but I still the anxiety of actually like trying to speak a language is intense, you know? Then again, if you never try it, you never get anywhere with them. Ooh, that's awesome. I mean, I actually would have thought you were just a bilingual growing up, honestly, from the way that you type English. So I'm glad to hear that you have made leaps and strides in your English pronunciation as well. Because it is a stupid language. I don't know. No, it's really good. I'm giving you a compliment. I thought that you had like grown up knowing English, like that your parents taught you both languages growing up. It's really good. If you hadn't said that you were like currently learning English, I would have thought that you had always spoken it. Okay. Let me toggle off the sketch and make a couple more adjustments in the hair here. I'm gonna put a couple lines here, maybe. That works. And then like over here. Ooh. That gives me some hope for my Japanese then. I started learning it with like WaniKani and now I'm doing Duolingo and I'm like, you know, I gotta find some like more intense method. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what that word means. Listen, so many people who come into this stream are also learning Japanese and it just makes me really happy. I'm like, yeah, we can all do it. Learning languages is fun. I feel like it's a good like pastime, a good hobby, and if you're good at it, that's like such a good talent to have. Like, I don't know, it's so nice just to be able to communicate with people in their own language. I feel like it makes them like feel very comfortable and like it's just nice to be able to understand people. I wish I was better at language, but you know what, I'll get there with practice, so one day. And then we'll curve this around back into the hairline. And I think this I might straighten out just a tiny bit. Okay, and then we'll kind of go into here. I don't know, I made all these like big kind of curls when I sketched this that I really want to keep. Oh, that's cool. I learned a new word. Thank you for explaining that. I appreciate it. I need that little Pokemon level up noise. Okay, let me check to make sure. Ooh, that curl's kind of scuffed. And I don't care for it. So I'm just gonna erase it and then we can maybe redo it a little later. Another thing I could do is take, I have like a hairbrush, and I could use that to make little things like outside the lines, so that it's not quite as like put together, but we'll have to do that after line art, like on a kind of like top layer. Okay, that needs to go because it looks bad. And then I'm gonna take my eraser way down, way down. I do have a stream schedule. I go live every day at 4 p.m. CST unless like something is going on IRL and I don't have time that day. Usually for 2 or 3 hours. And we do art every time, every now and then. I'll throw on Spotify and we'll just kind of vibe to my music. That's sort of like a brand new thing, but usually that's when I don't know what I want to do. I'm from like the Midwest United States. Okay. Sometimes you can really tell because my accent will just be there. Yep, 4 p.m. CST. And it should be, if you go to like my channel page, it should tell you what it is in your time zone on the schedule tab so that you don't have to like worry about converting it or anything. Okay, and then you can kind of maybe curve this a little more. Do a big curl. I'd have to scoot that in. What time is it right now? Right now it is 5:12 p.m. Okay. I'm gonna fix this section of hair. Just real quick. I think that'll look a little bit better. Nope, it's, I think it's, we're 2 hours ahead of LA. CST time zone. Right, and it's 5:14 here. Sorry, that must have been my bad. I probably wasn't. Sometimes my voice doesn't come out very clear. Okay. Yeah, usually I have it, I have my phone on army time too, the 24-hour time. So my phone says 1700 or 1714, but my computer says the American time. Sometimes I forget that Europe is just like standard on army time. Like every other country except for us, because we have to have our own weird measurements. We're like, cool, do you guys like inches? Do you guys like our weird time? And no one does. No one likes it. Okay. Yep, that's the one. I will close that line just a little. All right. Okay. Let me keep going with this hair. Yeah, I think it's 7 or 8, right? One of those. I think you're closer to it. So yeah, about right. I'm also bad at math, so you don't like that. I don't like her little circle. Okay, I also don't like that. So, okay, what is going on here? Basically, I have to, okay. Yeah, well, of course, you know what? You come when you can, and the rest of the time, we will miss you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put this on a BRB screen. Sometimes Procreate decides that it doesn't like me and it wants to mess up, so I just have to deal with that really quick. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, the line art's not finished. I just have to, sometimes I have to go out of the program and let it kind of recalibrate, because it will start messing up. It's weird. I don't quite know how to explain what it does, but it does bad. Okay. And then not sure. Nope, I use Procreate. But we do have a couple people who come in who use Clip Studio Paint and can probably give some really good tips on it. Did I? Listen, sometimes I misspeak, and that's a me problem. I might just have to redo that section of hair up there. Okay, let's see here. Okay. I fudged this now. I'm just kind of going back in. You don't like it? That's fair. You know what? I think everyone has a program that they like. For me, I feel like Procreate gives me just the right amount of stuff that I can mess with. And like CSP was too much like Photoshop for me. And Photoshop I just was never really able to learn. But I know a lot of people like it better. And I think you just find what you like, and it's all good. But I will never stop loving Procreate slander from CSP users because I also sometimes really hate Procreate. So I'm like, yeah. This just doesn't need to be as like curved down here. I wonder if I could just take this off, stop using it as a guide, and draw in whatever looks alright. I say as I draw something ugly. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's put this. No, the other one looked better. Back here. Okay. I feel like I just did a hair very similar to this. So I don't want to mess with it too terribly much. Come back sketch. Okay. Let's just take the outline instead of messing with this really a whole ton. Now, this is actually thinner in here. There's a little piece of hair there. This is the piece that's curving out here. Okay. And then there's this here, which leads into that curl. And then there's that there. Okay, cool. Hey, welcome back. Okay. Now I have my basic shape. So I think that'll help. I'm gonna do some erasing. It's going well. How was your weekend? That's a little too much. And just slap on some lines here. Struggling with Inktober. On the first day? Oh. Sometimes the first day is the hardest though. Did you find like a good one to do this year? Okay, and I'm just gonna put maybe a couple little lines here and maybe down here too. Gotta get that a little more curved, and probably this one too. Well, you guys are fine. Now I just gotta do some reading. So give me a couple seconds here. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think that like I agree with you on some regards in Procreate. I do think a lot of people use like brushes to cheat, but I also think that can be a good way to learn. And personally, sometimes I think as well, work smarter, not harder. You know, like I think if you're just starting out, it's good to draw all those things, but you have to learn at some point, otherwise you don't really improve. And yeah, Photoshop too expensive. CSP, I think it can be expensive initially, but it can be a good investment. We've talked about this before, where it's like I think it depends on who you are, like for CSP. But I mean, CSP has those cheap brushes too. Every program does. Photoshop, no matter what you're using, you can find them. But yeah, I agree. Ebus Paint, Paint Tool Sci, Krita, they're good free resources. They just aren't on every platform. Ooh, I'm excited for you and your wife with the Inktober. That's a really fun idea to show each other at the end of the month. But I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna throw in some more detail lines here. I lied. No more detail lines. I don't want to do it right now. Oh, dude, I feel you on the faces. Oh my god. Sometimes I try to draw a face and I'm like, what is this? I drew something and it's gross. It looks ugly. I hate it. Wait. Did CSP up their prices over $40? That's a lot. I mean, I suppose for like a one-time payment, you know, if you're able to save up, it's not horrible, but it can, depending on like who you are, where you're at in life, it can feel like, oh, that's right, you got euros. It can be a real investment. Yeah, yep, half off twice a year. That helps. Ah, man, being broke is rough. I gotta say, you guys, it's And even if you aren't like broke, but if you're like, I have this much money in the bank and I'm not going under that, you know, that kind of broke, self-imposed broke. Okay, I'm actually just gonna duplicate this. And, oops, I don't actually want to erase it. There we go. Yep, everyone has different circumstances. But that's why I'm glad there are so many, like, actually, like, totally 100% free programs out there. Because even if, you know, like, you can't get 100% what you want, there's definitely something out there that you can use. Okay. Now I just get to fill in lots of little curls. This is gonna be fun. I think I might take this guy out. Ooh. I saw on Twitter recently this guy who draws, I think it's a guy, like, they're like, it's like scenery, like mountains and different kind of things like that. Landscapes is the word I'm looking for, with just his finger. And I'm so amazed. They're so beautiful. Um, Next time he pops up, I really have to just follow him. Um, so I'm always amazed by people who can draw with their finger, but it is definitely a lot easier when you get a tablet. I've been lucky enough to have like a Wacom since middle or elementary, honestly. I don't know. I didn't know they existed, and then some person on Gaia Online was like, "Yeah, I do all my art with a tablet," and I was like, "What's that?" Ah, I love Gaia Online. Well, I don't really use it anymore, but listen, I would go and I would do art freebie threads, and like that helped me learn to draw. I Shit was so fun. And then I learned like GFX there for like doing role plays and stuff, and I would do GFX freebie threads. That was fun too. Like I was never good at GFX, but it taught me like a little bit about coding and stuff. So I don't know. Gaia Online can teach you skills. Weird place though. Yep, if you touch the screen, it's you mess it all up. I feel you. It's such a cool skill though. But I don't know, I think it's neat to see like how people are able to like adapt to like what they've got. So like you only had your fingers, you drew with your fingers. That's super cool. And then, you know, you were able to upgrade to a tablet, and now you're working with the tablet, and that's also super cool. Ooh, That's cool that you were able to like learn just to help and do stuff for your friends and your mom. And my mom broke me into doing some graphic stuff for a club that she was in. And that was fun, actually. I had a good time. That's probably the only time I used Photoshop for anything useful. Because back then I didn't know Lightroom existed. Lightroom is a superior Adobe app, for real. I don't know what that line is, but I don't like it. I think we'll have to fix like the points on those hairs. Oh no! I hate that for you. My biggest gripe with my mom is not that like listen, I'll take pictures for her, I'll Photoshop whatever for her. It's not that big of a deal. But my mom knows how to use Amazon. I'm gonna out her right now. She knows how to use Amazon. She knows how to order things online, and she'll text me, "Hey, can you order this on Amazon for me?" And I'm like, "You know how?" And that's the worst thing. So, not too many complaints. I feel like every mom has their like thing that they're like, "No, my child does this." Doesn't matter if you teach him how to do it. Okay. We just have to put in more like little pieces of hair. But like not too many. That is so lucky. And I'm kind of jealous and a little mad at you. Because if I don't practice, I don't get any better. Give me your skills. In fairness, I do think like watching things and learning about like, what you can do differently is very helpful. But I don't know. I think for most people, definitely you gotta practice. And I would still say, you gotta practice. I like speed paints too. Not as much, I don't watch them as much anymore because I think I get like hyper fixated on what other people are doing, and then I kind of like lose myself a little. Like I get angry that I can't, like be as good or whatever. I feel like I just need to compare me to me. So sometimes if I feel like I've gone down the speed paint or like other artist rabbit hole a little too much, I just have to turn it off and be like, cool, okay, gotta just draw for a while and let my art be my art and not be mad that I'm not some other artist. I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that. Okay. This is coming along nicely. I'm glad. I think it'll look pretty good. Ooh. See, I feel like that's a better way to go about it, but my brain is just like, hey, you want to feel bad about yourself? And I'm like, well, no, not really. You've definitely got the better perspective. I just have to work on it. out that last line there. And then I wonder if we could kind of bring some of these lines a little this way. I will say, I set all of my social media to like English and Japanese, and now I get all of these like super amazing like Japanese artists, and I'm like, I need to learn your ways. Like, they just have like insane techniques, and I like, when I watch them, I feel like I learn a lot, and at the same time, I'm too busy being mesmerized to learn anything. Okay. I feel like we just kind of need to go in, add some detail, maybe add some eyes so she's not just like staring at us through nothing. I feel like I haven't seen Russian animations, but that's cool to know that there's a lot of cool animations coming out of Russia. I feel like there's just like this massive amount of talent everywhere. And it's honestly, even if I get jealous sometimes, I'm so happy to see it. I'm happy to see like people showing like their unique talents and like being successful. It's just good. She do look creepy. And while I am like, I do love the vibe of her just, you know, staring into your soul. Maybe not like on this level. Yeah, I might have to change the eyes a little. That's not a huge deal. Give me a sec here. We're gonna go here, duplicate, and duplicate that. And then what I'll do is turn that one off, merge that one down. Ooh. They have animation class at school there? That's wild. I had no clue. It's super neat. I feel like at my high school, if we had wanted an animation class, they probably would have let us have it. Because we, like, I went to a high school where, like, shit was just wild. Like, you could be like, hey, can we do this? Or can I do this as a project? And they'd be like, yeah, cool, as long as it meets some of, like, the, like, standards to graduate, you can do it. I did a lot of art. It's like, I can do this English project, but it's art, yeah? And they were like, yeah, you can do that. But, so I feel like they probably would have, like, worked in an animation class if enough people had wanted it. Ooh. The painting. So many layers and not even one is named. They might be, but the nose is also here. So if I push the eyebrows back, then it won't be quite aligned with the nose. Listen, I also... my thing is, I don't like to name layers. Because I can tell what they are. I just, I hate naming stuff. I might need to toggle off hair. There it is. I'm gonna try making this thicker. And we'll see if it helps at all. I don't tend to get lost. That's, you know what, that's a lie. Anyone who's been here for any stream knows that I'll get lost. But I can figure it out, like, before, like, too long. I just hate naming them. Now the eyes might be a little far apart, and that might be the problem. I might just like edit the other ones. Wait. I'm just using kind of a bigger brush to sort of like sketch them in and see what angle I want to go at. Yeah, it is a little ASMR-y. I think like the tapping and stuff and kind of makes it that way. No, I can't duplicate more layers. But I don't know, sometimes I feel like that's nice. Depends on how much you like ASMR, I guess. Valid. I was not like an ASMR person, but I don't know. Listen, I feel like most things that don't hurt other people, right, are fine. Everyone should have stuff they like. It makes you sleepy when you have a problem sleeping. See, I feel like that's good. I feel like everyone needs stuff that just sends them to sleep. For me, like, I feel like I have songs like that, or I'll put on like some like way too long commentary video and learn about something that is like weird and out there that I'm like, you know, I wish I hadn't learned about this. Okay. Okay. Ooh, yep. Okay, I'm not a mouth sound person either. They upset me. Like, this is awful. But I don't think it's quite like misophonia territory. I hope that's the right word. But I cannot be around people like chewing food loudly. Like, when people are eating like apples or like very crunchy foods like salads, I have to leave. I can't handle it. So whenever there's like someone doing like mouth noises suddenly, I'm like, I'm leaving. Okay. We're gonna throw bangs back on, toggle off the sketch. I don't like that. It's like, I like these eyes, I just don't like them when I try to put pupils in them. So maybe I just need to try harder. I also might need to add like more lines. That's, see, that's lucky. It's mostly not like, you know, you go to a restaurant and like people are like smacking being gross, but I have like, apparently I have just horrifically good hearing. So I'll go to like a movie theater or like a restaurant and I'll like start having an issue because I hear people sipping their soda or like eating popcorn and I can't handle it. It's very bad. It's a me problem. I have to deal with it. Um, but yeah, oof. But I don't think it's like Americans being loud or anything. I think it's Americans being normal and me being too much. Like, thank you. I'm glad someone understands. Because my entire family's like, you know, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, okay, valid question. A lot. But also, on this in particular, I don't know, I feel like it's pretty normal. I don't know, I just feel like maybe they are... okay. Yeah, I can duplicate these, merge them down. Hi, Jantham. How's your weekend going? Okay, cool. Now we can maybe add some length in here. Okay, I think this will help a little. Just bringing them more this way. And then a little bit in there. Yeah, I'm always happy when you come. So it's good to see you back. I'm glad that you made it too. Okay. I feel like that helped a little. And maybe we could do like a little kind of like eye bag and like tear duct area here. Okay, that makes it look a little old. So we can probably do that kind of like in the liner. Cool. Today I'm doing like a Greek sort of Roman statue inspired something. Another sort of OCPs. Ooh, sounds good. I will see you later. Have a good night. Okay, I'm gonna really quick duplicate our canvas. So I'm gonna put you on a BRB screen. And I'll pop you right back. There we go. Okay. We have a bunch of layers we don't need, so I can get rid of those. And those can also go. Now I think I'll throw this on and line it. And then, yeah, okay. I'm like, do I need a drawing assist on this? And the answer is no. But I do want to change the position of it just a little bit because I want it to be touching both palms. I was sort of thinking like, I always want to call them the Fates. The Fates are the ones, I think, like Clotho and the other ones that are in, you know, Persona. I thought they were the ones that cut. Yeah, no, they are the ones that cut the strings. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking them, like, they were the inspo for this one. So I want to do like a, maybe like a red string of fate kind of deal. I mean, I know those are two different things, but hey, we can make it work. Okay, let me toggle some things off here. It's probably good enough. And then I'll erase that little section because it got a little shaky. Okay. And then we'll have it come out of here. Just like that. Oops. There's a little divot. I'm just gonna erase and then attempt to fix. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and go back in and attempt to fix right in there. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere with this. I know I kind of like the deviation in the line size, so I'm not gonna try and like keep it wide or keep it thin. I'll just run with whatever happens until I decide I don't like whatever's happening. Ooh. Okay, I was like, we're missing a section, but no, the line is just here. Cool. Okay, I actually have to make that curve in about there, maybe. Making these little sketch lines because it's a little easier for me going around this curve. And then I can kind of get the thickness that I want. Okay. There we go. In there. And there, okay. There's one little tiny mistake in that line. There might be more than that, but we'll say it's one, right? Okay. There we go. Now we'll slap on the rest of our junk that we had before. Oops, I don't want to group those, so I'm not going to do that. just check it against the sketch. And I kind of want to go in and do a little more work on that hand. Feels super weird to have drawing assist off for like all of this. What's happening to me? Not using drawing assist, weird. Okay, let me just get this little line, and then I think we'll kind of throw in some palm lines here. No. We might throw in some palm lines. We might not. Who knows? It all depends on how good of an artist I am on this day. Okay, that works for me. Well, this line is already over here. I wonder if this needs any kind of... I drew it and then I saw it and then it looked bad. Okay. Now, earlier I was told I was missing the line on the boobs, and yes, I am. So I gotta fix that. We'll actually throw it on a new layer, and I will do drawing assist for it. Thank you. So far, I'm also pretty happy with it, and I'm glad to finally be working on this one. I did it like for a little while on a different stream, but then I didn't like it. So this time I'm like, cool, it looks good. I'm glad you like it. There we go. Now I think we will put in some like extra detail lines and stuff. That way, just have like some nice kind of like shading and stuff going on. I'll start with it on drawing assist. Oops, and that's my eraser, so that won't do anything for me. Try that. Okay, maybe not that. And anything can be erased, so no problems if it doesn't come out the way I want. I wonder if it would be better to have it going at that orientation. So I'll go ahead and erase. Try that out. I do think that looks a little better. Put in a couple extra little lines. Yeah, okay, nice. I don't know, I haven't done these detail lines, what, for a couple pieces now? But I like them, and they make me feel safe and comfortable. So here we are back again. I might end up taking those off the face, but we'll see. And these I'll probably make too tall and then erase down to be more even. Okay. And we also have to erase the underside here. Okay. Maybe a bit more for these lines. There we go. It does kind of have like a sort of like Frankenstein vibe to it almost. So maybe I'm doing a little too much. I don't know, we'll see. Ooh, you know what I could actually do? Let me erase in here. And then I'm gonna try that. And we'll have to go off assist for a sec. Just to get these lines cleaned up off everything and have them be even, because this chunk of hair is on this side. Okay. Nice. Okay, and then we can throw assist right back on. And I wonder, those don't quite line up. That's okay. I think I'm still gonna keep assist on for this section because I'd like it to be as close to even as possible. So probably what I'll do is make these lines like extra long. Oh, maybe I should do it on the other side, huh? This is kind of a mess. It's okay. Don't mind the mess, guys. Don't mind the mess. Okay. Now we'll take it off assist. And we'll go ahead. Kind of take this down. Maybe not down that far. Okay, cool. I'm not sure that I like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Well, we've been going for a while, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to call it here for today. I'm gonna put you guys on my end screen. This one. I'll learn my hotkeys one day. Not today, one day. And there is all of my social media, excluding the archive channel, which is just a peach, JST, APCH archive. You can just search it on YouTube or on Google, actually. You can find it there too. VODs are up usually on Twitch. They'll be up for a week, and then they go up on the archive channel within like 24 hours if I'm saving that VOD. Some exceptions may apply. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'm always happy to stream. I'm glad that you caught it too. Otherwise, you know, I'll be here tomorrow. You can always come back. And I'm here pretty much every day, so you're always welcome here. And I will see you guys when I see you. Thank you so much for stopping in, everyone. I really appreciate everyone in chat today, and always appreciate those of you who just watch as well, whether you watch the stream or VODs. Anyway, I will see you when I see you. Bye.